Hi guys, welcome to the very first episode of what I'm sure will be many of Empires and Allies. Now, the very first thing that strikes me about this game is that it's very similar to Clash of Clans. It's in that whole genre, but it's very similar, or at least reminiscent of Command and Conquer. And that was a game that I loved to death. I still do love it to death. And I think it's got a couple of developers that used to work for Westwood actually developing this. I think, don't quote me on that, but I've heard a lot about between the comparisons of Command and Conquer and Empires and Allies. Now, this game has been released before, although it got taken down and they are re-releasing it. I think it's yet to come out. It's been away from the App Store for about 2 or so years now, so hopefully it's been greatly improved. Although I did not play the first iteration of it, it's going to be mighty great though, from what I can tell, because I've been playing a fair bit of it and I'm having a lot of fun so far. So obviously my name's Arsenal Robert and that is my alliance as well, so feel free to join. We do have our HQ or headquarters, which is at level 3. Now this game's very similar to Boom Beach as well, because the combat's very similar. You keep your troops that don't die, so you're able to continually attack, which is great fun, but it's got a great matchmaking feature, if I can speak properly. So the main resources that we've got are supplies, which is this stuff, just basic supplies, and we've got oil as well, which I actually really like. It's got a bit of a not really a political twist, but geographical twist to it, because we've got the whole world, which we do need to divide and conquer, at least conquer, because we won't be dividing it once we capture it all. Now, Australia's got two different sections. You start off in Africa, and South Africa to be exact, and you go ahead and pretty much just destroy everything in your path. So we do face off against pretty much mainly just AI bases, but there are player bases in here as well. So over here in Kenya, or Uganda, sorry, we do have a player base, Ryan Eldridge, which we can take down, or we can go ahead and just try to take down Cameroon. So the AI base is called Pinpoint Precision. Let's go scout it out. This is really cool though. You have like a satellite view, which is pretty nifty, which I really like. So we're able to just scout the area out. We can see, zoom in. He's got a couple of these guard towers, which we do need to watch out for, although they're pretty basic. He's got some artillery, which I've never seen before. This is going to be new. And what I really like in this game is that you can get like a cover over your defenses, so people don't know what the defense is. I haven't gotten that far in the game yet where I can do that myself, but it seems like a very ingenious idea with a genre like this. I like any type of this type of game always capitalizes on the success of the previous games, but also builds upon it, which is great fun. So this is the Boom Beach aspect. We get these points, so we've got 3 points at the moment, and we have a A10 strikes. So let's see, what are we going to use our A10 strike on? I think we're going to just use it on the artillery. A10 comes flying down. You got to love that beautiful sound as well, and it'll go ahead and destroy that with no problems asked. So let's go drop down our infantrymen, which we can only drop down over here in this area. So let's go do that and start taking this base on. They've pinpointed this supply drop. Here we go. Oh, this is what I was talking about. The hidden defense. I'm not sure if you can change the defense that they've got there or not, but it's pretty cool anyway. Let's go ahead and use a predator strike on this. Oh, a hellfire, sorry. That is so cool. What else can we use it on? Let's go use that. We can actually control the predator strike, or hellfire strike, sorry. I don't know why I keep on saying predator, but let's go use it on that guard tower as well, just to get rid of it. And that was actually it. They actually managed to destroy a couple of my soldiers though, 20 of them in fact. That is no good. Now we get a star bonus, 3-star victory. We've got General Zuberi Uba from Africa. Look at him. You can definitely tell he's into a military dictatorship. That is very cool. Very cool uniform. All right, let's stop having a oogle at his great military uniform, and my soldiers will fight to their last dying breath defending my rule. Alright, whatever you say there, buddy. Let's go back to our home base. Now, Empires and Allies is created by the guys at Zynga, which or at least I'm hearing a lot of negative talk about, well, maybe not negative, but they haven't been having as much success as their previous titles, because there's really no more popular title than Farmville. I think everybody knows about Farmville, and that was pretty much in the beginning days of Facebook gaming. That was one of the most popular games, and I don't know what happened to it, but it's fallen off the radar, at least because I never played Farmville or any game on Facebook, because I'm not a fan of Facebook myself. So let's have a look. I can't upgrade my headquarters until we are level 6, so it's a little while away from that. So let's go ahead and keep on getting these helicopters onto the troop tarmac to drop off some soldiers. And you know what, let's have a look at what soldiers we can get. Alright, so we can change units. So these units are Rangers, pretty stock standard. Rangers are an all-purpose fighting force built up of riflemen, rockets, and medics. Oh, that's actually new. I didn't know that. So I guess they heal themselves up as well. I have noticed that there's riflemen and rocketmen though. We are also able to go get strikers. Let's see what else we could get. Oh, tanks, like Abram tanks almost. We can get attack drones. What is this? A Tomahawk. Oh, so it's a unmanned ground vehicle. That sounds pretty cool. What is this vehicle? A stealth tank. Looks like one of those new Polish tanks. I can't remember what its name is, but they are definitely pretty cool. Got an Apache helicopter, a CNC vehicle, almost like a command and conquer vehicle, but it's a force multiplier. It hacks enemy defenses and boosts nearby allied units. That's really smart. I like that. That'll change the gameplay quite a bit. We've got the stereotypical Medivac, the LGL troop, laser guided lightning to quickly melt away enemies. Alright, very futuristic. And now we've got the Titan tank. Titan tanks are the kings of the battlefield. Twin cannons, pretty much like the Mammoth tank back in Command and Conquer. Alright, so let's go collect all our supplies, which we aren't getting really all that much. The main way that we get supplies in any of these games is always through attacking. So let's get onto that. I want to overtake Africa. Let's go take on the Republic of Congo with Tangent as the AI base. Let's have a look. It's got a couple of mines over here though. Does he have any troops? What is this stuff? I've got no idea what that is. That doesn't look too pretty though. Looks nasty. Alrighty. Let's go attack this guy. Now these bases are starting to get a lot harder though. Oh, okay. They are like terror drones or something. So let's quickly... Well, we can't bomb them now. Let's go have a look at the way that they're moving. They obviously don't knock off their mines. So what I'll do is I'll use the A10 right now. So when it flies down, hopefully those terror drones, a fair amount of them died. Not too many, but enough. Alright. Now these riflemen are bad against terror drones, aren't they? So that's no good. Oh, we're going to get those drones. Oh, we did alright. Okay, let's go drop these guys down. Now, let's see, when do the terror drones notice that we're here? I think they have a range, so that's alright. They'll notice us any minute though. They should anyway. And I know that the riflemen have that weakness. Oh, here we go. Oh, we actually got rid of them really quickly, so that's looked pretty good. Let's use an A10 over here. And use their hellfire missile right on that guard tower. Alright. That's pretty good. I think that's all the defenses down. It's just those mines are going to annoy us, aren't they? So what we'll do is we'll go flare them out, or our riflemen out, so they don't actually cross the minefield, which would not be a smart decision. Here we go. Flare them. Ooh. Mine did go off, but it didn't kill anyone, thankfully. Let's go get the headquarters, which will thankfully go down pretty quickly. These headquarters don't seem to have all that much strength, although it is early days in the game. Let's just use a hellfire missile because it's more fun. Easy enough. Alrighty. So I can go ahead and collect some more loot. We'll have to go ahead and start upgrading a bit more. Now we've got one builder. Unlike Boom Beach, you can actually get multiple builders. It seems like 2 is the maximum though. And So they're engineers, sorry, not builders. It costs 750 of the premium currency. We've only got 286 at the moment. These are the prices in the Australian App Store for those of you that might be wondering about the freemium feature of the game. To be honest, I never really pay it for any of these games, apart from Clash of Clans, because the way that combat system works, the way you can boost your barracks, actually does make sense to me to purchase the gems. But with the other games, I have a lot more fun just grinding it out, to be honest. Seems like this game's going to be very, very fun to play as well. I'm very much looking forward to unlocking some much better vehicles. So this has just been a very first episode of Empires and Allies, which is, I'm pretty sure it's what it's called. I've got the worst memory when it comes to this kind of stuff. Yeah, it is definitely Empires and Allies. People, people, people. You can use the normal letters for swear words like shit, which is kind of a good thing, hopefully. Seems like you can just swear. And also, I think that this game, it might be this game or it might be a different one, but they've got a feature. Oh, okay, it's obviously not this game. I thought they had this feature where it changes the like they use Google Translator to change the text to English, so everyone can speak the same language pretty much, or at least understand each other. We do have alliances, so like clans, although it doesn't seem like there's anyone there. I do have some friends, I don't know how. Some random people have just added me. I don't think that's from Game Center, but who knows. Now what am I going to spend my engineers on? Let's go ahead and upgrade this fuel stockpile, although I don't have the resources for it. We're very close to it though. Let's go attack once again. Let's go for this guy. Roundabout in Gabon. Alrighty, so let's go scout this area out. Have a look at what lies ahead. Now there's these fuel tanks, which if you've played Command & Conquer, you know fuel tanks maximize damage within the area, which is a lot of fun watching them explode. Alright, so I guess we've only got that domed defense. Okay, so I guess all domed defenses are the same. It's just that you don't know the damage per second, I think. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll go attack. Seems like there's no ground... Oh, there are ground troops over here, jeez. There's a whole second area of this map that I did not notice. Well, there you go. Alright, so... let's have a look at where these guys are going to be walking across. These guys have got no idea what they're doing, do they? They're going to pause here, and they're going to rally on. Alrighty. So what we'll do is we'll start off over here then.
Hit your targets.
Let's see. What can we use our A10 on? A10... target both of these buildings. These guys have cleared all that out. That's good. We've got that dome defense. Let's use another A10 to hopefully clear out that guard tower as well. These guys are working hard on destroying that domed defense. Alrighty. We're doing really well at the moment, I'd say. Let's go ahead and use more A10s on this guard tower. Zoom out. As you can see, it's got quite a bit of a zoom out feature, which is really nice. Let's use a hellfire missile on that guard tower. Everything is getting destroyed now. You know what? We might even be able to use that hellfire just to end this mission. There we go. Easy. That was really quick. That was a very efficient attack, although we did lose 3 guys, which is alright. We've got a heck of a lot of supplies. Not so much oil, which is alright. We also have a loot bonus. So if you attack 3 times in a row with success, then you get a 15-minute 10% loot bonus, which is pretty handy. But let's go back to our home base, find something to go ahead and upgrade. Some operations. So what are we able to get? We're able to get an alliance building, used to ally with friends from around the world. Alright, or we can get some defenses. Rally flag, set guards or patrols on base for improved defenses. That's pretty useful. So, but you need to buy it. That's smart. Interesting. So it seems like steel and tech are going to be some resources which are higher up in the pool, I guess, to get, instead of just supplies and oil, which is going to be interesting to see how that works. That's you know what I want to do? I want to actually upgrade this tarmac. Unfortunately, I don't have enough resources, so let's go upgrade the fuel stockpile. There we go. It's going to take half an hour. Let's go train. Oh no, we don't want to go quick match. But I'll show you guys what the player bases look like. So it can spawn anywhere pretty much. And we can have a look at this guy's base. He's got quite a bit of resources. I guess this is where you really get the resources. But see, we can actually go ahead and spawn right inside this guy's base. He's got a couple of holes in here, which is not good for him. But let's get back home, and we'll call it an episode with Empires and Allies now. Hope you guys have enjoyed the very first episode. There'll be a bit more of this. I'm looking forward to actually progressing through the game and making episodic content. But till next time, I'll see you guys later.